everybody in the video online world, it's me, Miss Isabel Marie 13, coming from the wrap-up of week 8 of the Favao Fitness Challenge. Today is day 56, and we're starting the week 9. Today's Sunday, March 11th, 2012. Happy spring forward daylight savings for those who celebrate or have to, miss that hour and stuff. I know a lot of people are sad about that, but I don't mind. I mean, spring's coming, summer's here, and I'm happy, 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 happy. The great news is I actually exceeded my goal for the week. I am down 4.5 pounds this week, which the goal was 4. And that means I'm down a total of 30.5 pounds. I did it. I hit 30.5 pounds in the first 2 months of being on Favao. That's an average of 15 pounds a month. I am ecstatic. I love it. You can't get better than that. I mean, maybe you can. Maybe there are people out there that have even better results with Favao, and I am so happy for all you guys. I'm proud of all of us that are doing the Favao journey, whether or not you're in the Reset Challenge or not, but especially if you're in the Reset Challenge, because, putting your rear end on Facebook every week and doing these videos isn't always the easiest thing to do sometimes. So I'm down a total of 30.5 pounds. My waist, I lost a ½ inch, making the total to be 11, and then I also lost a ½ inch from my hips, making the total to be 10.5. I love it. I really, really, really am super excited about this week, just because I feel great. I really, really feel great. I feel like my old sassy, sexy self again, and I've just been over the moon of feeling that way. It was really cute this morning when we were taking my before pictures. My son's my photographer, and I was doing my, my shots, which is just standing there sideways, front ways, and back ways and stuff. And he goes, "Wow, Mom, you look really great." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." But the way he said it, the way he said, like, really great, I was like, huh. I said, after he took the picture, I said, "What made you say that? Like, why'd you say it like that?" And he says, "I don't know." He's like, "You look really happy." He's like, "You just, like, have this confidence. You look good. Your body looks good. And you just look really, really great, like, really happy and everything." And I was like, he sees how I feel inside, and I love that, because I think that's one thing that I missed about myself. One thing that I kept, hidden in a way, is because, when you're overweight, it's not fun, and you don't feel good about yourself. And then you go to the, the stores, and you see the cute clothes, and then you go and they're like, "Oh, well, they don't fit you." Then you go to the stuff that does fit you, and it's like drapes and curtains, because I guess they think you can't be sexy and, curvy or fat or overweight. I guess you either have to be, depressed, hiding behind a curtain, or cute in small little clothes. And now I'm merging both. Sexy, sassy, confident, cute, and also being able to wear the good stuff. I just feel fantastic. I see my body changing. I am totally confident about the direction I'm going. I know that I'm going to win this challenge. I know what the future holds for me. I have it in my vision board. I write it down every day. I visualize. I go, for my dreams, my goals. I'm actually going next month to go get our passports so we could go to Thailand this year. I'm going no matter what. If you guys want to go with me, I'm going to Vegas in September, and I'm going to Thailand in November. You guys are more than welcome. Last trip I took, we had like 20 of my friends from all over the world, from Los Angeles to the Netherlands. We got together in Salt Lake City, and we rented a $500,000 home for like 9 days. It was phenomenal. We barbecued, we laughed, we had 7 bedrooms, and I think it was like 5 or 6 bathrooms. We had a home theater, a game room, a little wet bar. We had just so much fun. Jacuzzi tubs. We went and we did a 60s dress-up party. We went and did a charity run walk. We also did hiking, sightseeing, shopping. We went to just all different sorts of places, restaurants, Benihana's. We all dressed up and had fun. So you guys are more than welcome to go on my next ones. And they're further enough ahead. It's September is Vegas, November is Thailand, that you can actually plan, you can prepare, you can, get those things done. And if you're, in Favao, if you're in Zango and you're also going and you are going to go to Thailand, let's get together so we can travel together. I'm just, like I said, I'm over the moon. I think that the one thing I could say about this journey is I've always said Zango has done a great job. Zango is a company that actually created Favao, about helping me find myself again. Find who I really am. Read the books, the mentors, have the confidence, learn about things like law of attraction, abundance, prosperity, the difference between stinking thinking and, thinking like a winner thinks, and growing and, losing weight and feeling great and confident. And the one thing that surprised me the most about this Favao journey is it's excelled that for me in a personal way. You know, yes, I'm a great leader and I read great books and we have, you know, a lot of great times and friends and we go to conventions, but I love feeling beautiful outside and in, inside and out. I love the energy I have. I love the fact that my son can tell in a picture that he takes, you know, in regular clothes and, you know, my before, you know, workout clothes, that I feel great and I look beautiful and I feel it from the inside. I love, you know, when I put some pictures the other day, I put on this nice, you know, just a plain black t-shirt and jeans, and I was like, wow, I look good, you know. There was nothing hanging over my sides. There was nothing, you know, no bulges, nothing I had to tuck, nothing, you know, that I had to hide. And I was like, wow, if I'm not even like halfway, you know, where I know I'm going to be, I feel great on every level, and I can't tell you how great that feels. I know week after week we make all these videos, and week after week, you know, a lot of people want it, but they don't go after it. They don't know how to, you know, or they see these videos, and I think on some level, you can do it, I can't do it. I don't have time, I don't have the money. I feel more comfortable doing one program versus the other, or whatever the case may be, and I get that, because, you know, getting out of your comfort zone is a little bit different, but I learned to walk, I learned to talk, I learned to drive, I learned to crawl. I learned how to be a mom, I learned how to be an entrepreneur, you know, with no experience, and I learned how to Favao. And you can too. And the nice thing I like about what we're doing with this, you know, vlog and keeping up is that we're paving the way for you guys to do it, so it's even easier for you guys. And I would honestly say that, you know, my friend Kim, she sent me a little comment the other day saying that for her birthday, she's pretty sure she wants her husband to get her Favao. And I told her, you know what, you owe it to yourself. If you've ever had a dream, if you've ever wanted more for your family, for your husband, for your relationships, for your job, for your, you know, if you're a teacher, your kids, if you're a parent, for your kids, your family, if you've ever wanted more, on any level, in any sense of the word, if you've ever had a goal or a dream, you need to Favao if you want to get your body back into shape. They said something like by the 2013, 70 to 75% of the nation's going to be obese or overweight in one way or another. That's scary. That's like 7 out of 10 people. You know, that's almost 8 out of 10 people. And it's like, who do you want to be? Do you want to be the 7 or do you want to be the 3? You know, and I'm going to be the 3. I'm definitely going to be the 3, and I just love this. I know I'm just going on and on and on, but I look at my fingers and they're slimmer. I look at my clavicle bones, you know, and they're there. You know, I look at, you know, my clothes that I'm falling out of, and the clothes that I'm going to be in, and I just, on every level of my being, I feel great. So the last thing I want to address before I wrap up this video, I know I'm just going on and on and on, but the questions of the week were, what challenges have you come across with Favao, and how did you overcome them, and what are you most excited about? I think we covered the most excited about. So what challenges have I overcome? I think the number one challenge that I'm learning to overcome and to get myself acclimated with is I'm cold a lot more. I know that sounds funny, but I guess, you know, because I'm now no longer a bear in hibernation, you know, and I'm shedding this extra weight, I find that I'm a lot colder, a lot faster, and a lot more often. My son's like, Mom, how can you be cold? I'm hot, you know. So I just, the one thing I do is obviously I wear a lot of socks, a lot of fuzzy socks. I, you know, have my little sweatpants on. I do have like a space heater in the room. If I go to bed at night, I set it where it goes on, you know, halfway through the night if it gets too cold, which it has been cold here. It's been in like the 30s and the 40s at night. But I've noticed that I am a lot more cold, which obviously I don't mind because it's, you know, I am shedding the fat that insulated my body, and that's okay with me. I'd rather be cold and slender than fat and warm, you know, or sweaty or hot. So that's one of the challenges that I've come over, and just learning to, you know, accommodate that. And I know that within time, my new norm is going to be slender. It's going to be skinny, healthy, but more skinny and fit. Actually, I shouldn't say skinny. I like the word fit. Skinny is not my goal. My goal is fit. Like they say, skinny girls look good in clothes. Fit girls look good naked. So yes, I said that. So yeah, definitely just getting myself warmed up. And then another challenge that I have is finding this week, actually, particularly yesterday when I went shopping, it was a little bit harder to find the foods that I wanted to buy, just because I know one of them was the granola bar. I had a lot of time because there was no whole wheat granola bars, so I was looking for anything along that line, and I only found like 2 or 3 brands, because obviously Walmart isn't like a Sprouts or Trader Joe's or, you know, one of those health stores. But I did find 2, and it was really nice. I love the fact that we have support with Favao. Anytime I have a question, I just text my trainer Robin Webb, thank you so much, and right away she responds. So I'm like, look, I have this, organic oatmeal granola bar, and it has fiber and it has all this good stuff, and I believe that the calories we were looking for was 130 or less, and this came to 70 calories. And then I said, or I have this Fiber One granola / chocolatey chewy bar, and that's probably the best I could find. It has 90 calories per serving. Which do I get? And she said, well, what about the sugar content? I said, well, the oatmeal has 7 grams of sugar, and the Fiber One has 5 grams. So we had the oatmeal with 7 grams of sugar, 70 calories, or the Fiber One with 90 calories per serving and 5 grams of sugar. So chocolate versus oatmeal. She said, well, they both sound good. They're both within what we're looking for. It's up to you, whichever you choose. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to do the chocolate one. I'm going to treat myself because I haven't been cheating. I want to go for it and stuff. So I was all excited. I put both in my cart because I just wanted to make sure that by the time I checked out, I had the one I needed. And I'm like, yeah, I'm so excited and going. And then I looked at the servings. I was like, what is the serving size? I wonder if, the one bar is bigger than the other. And then I look at the boxes, and one box says 5 bars per box. The other bar, the oatmeal one, says 8 bars per box, and I needed 7 for the week. So I was like, oh, darn. Oatmeal it is. Just because, I would have to go all the way back to the end of the store to get another box for another $3.50 muscle minnows, more or less. Or I could just get one for the $3, and it had 8 bars in it. Even though it wasn't chocolate, I got it. So just little things like that, trying to find the exact foods that you need. I have actually done really good with Walmart. There's only been 1 or 2 items that I haven't been able to get at Walmart, which one of them today I actually have to go to another shop to get spaghetti squash, but that was the only thing I couldn't find. And what I do to remedy that is just look elsewhere. If I have to go to 2 stores, I have to go to 2 stores, and that's okay. I do think that later on, as I grow and as I progress and as my business grows and stuff, I am going to switch to organic. I am going to switch to farmers markets and doing that as well. Right now my schedule doesn't allow, and I have a lot of stuff right now that, the challenge and the business and the school and the son. So maybe over the summer I'll go to more, once a week to the farmers market versus once a week to Walmart. I do plan on doing that as well. So those have been the biggest challenges, and they weren't really hard to overcome. And what I'm excited about so far is the way I look, the way I feel. I already covered that. So guys, sorry this is a longer video, but listen, I'm down 30.5 pounds in 8 weeks, okay? I'm down, let me see, 11 inches total for my waist, 10.5 for my hips. I feel fantastic, and we're starting week 9. I am kind of sad. We're getting down to the last 4 weeks of this challenge. I kind of feel sad. I don't want it to end, I want to keep going, which I'm going to keep going with Favao. Definitely after the challenge is over. I didn't expect it to go by so fast. It seemed like the first week was like, oh, I'll never get there, the end of the challenge. And now I'm like, oh, it's going too fast, So I'm going to make it a point to hit the gym harder this last 4 weeks, to give my all, just to boost it up and go into overdrive, because I deserve that. I really, really like the way this journey is going, and I really want to give my all the next, the last 4 weeks. So thank you guys so much for all your love and support, your comments, your questions, your feedback. Everything means so much to me. This has been a lot of fun. Again, if you want to track my progress, you can go to facebook.com at /IsabelMarie13, youtube.com/IsabelMarie13, or if you want to learn more about Favao, go to www.screwdiets.com. I will see you guys on the slimmer side, and like I said, with Favao, healthy never looked and tasted so good. Bye guys!